So I've already moisturised my face. Use the Tea Tree and Witch Hazel Shine Control Day Moisturiser. This moisturiser just gives a nice moisture to the skin without feeling like oily or anything like that. I've also already done my brows. Those of you who have been here for a while will know that I've been loving the Revolution Pro. This is in medium brown. I then put the Foolproof Brow Powder on top just to help set the brows. I'm going to prime my skin using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. This is the matte one, so I'm literally just going to press this like into my like pores, basically in my T-zone. So like here, I'm just going to press that right in. I kind of just like press like quite firmly and just kind of like blend it at the same time. I don't really have a full opinion on this primer yet because truthfully I haven't really used it many times yet, so I don't want to give an opinion yet, but by pressing it in it just helps to get rid of pores, which is noticeable with this primer. But I can't really tell you that what it really does because I haven't really used it enough to say. It's not really silicone-y, it's more like moisturiser-y, but it does dry down matte once it's done. And then because we just know I love my glow, I have got the Iconic I've got the Iconic London Illuminator Shine. This is the original one. I mean, I don't really need to say much. I mean, Iconic London, they just do it with the highlighting products. This is how it looks like. Literally, I just put this on the outer parts of my face. It's got the cutest little pipette. I'm just going to put a little bit on my finger. And literally where I put this is on the high points of my cheeks. Just underneath my foundation. This may seem weird, but trust me. Just trust me. Like, guys. What? I just kind of blend this on the places I haven't put that primer. Because this will just help the glow to shine through, as I'm using a high coverage foundation today. This feels so nice on the skin as well, like it's so like creamy. And I'm just putting this in the places where I want the shine to shine through. And I put a little bit down the bridge of my nose and on my cupid's bow. And you can see already, look. Or I literally use like not even a whole squeeze, like the tiniest little squeeze. Like a little bit goes a very long way with this stuff, I'll be honest. Because it does. You literally need the tiniest amount, and I've definitely gone overboard, but you know, it's fine. I don't really know where to put the rest. I'll just rub it into my hands. Some glowy hands. I'm then gonna just cover up some of my spots around my face. I've tried to like get rid of them before I put my foundation on. Obviously my foundation is full coverage, but I just feel more comfortable if I like get rid of them before. So I'm using the Revlon Colour Stay. This is in the shade 005. So I'm just literally, I just dab this on my spots. Just on any blemishes I may have. These are all like dried up, by the way, they're not active or anything. I'm not putting the wand on active spots because that would be gross. I'm literally just going to blend that with the beauty blender. Just helps me to get rid of any redness to begin with because they're quite red. And some of them are scars, so I like to get rid of them before. And you can see that concealer is great. I mean, this one was like bright red before and you can hardly see it now. I'm literally just going to blend over the Iconic London just so there's no lines, even though there's definitely not. I just like to make sure it's all evenly distributed over my face. Honestly, that stuff is incredible, by the way. Like, it's honestly gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I'm then going to go in with my Super Stay Foundation by Maybelline. Been loving this stuff. It's full coverage and this is in the shade 03 True Ivory. I just put it on my face first. Just so I get like, you know, I've been doing this a lot recently. You guys would have known if you've been around here for a while. I've got a lot of newbies recently, but I prefer to put my foundation on my face first before I blend it out because I find that the beauty blender it just doesn't like distribute it along my face anymore. But I've got a new one, so that might have been because my other one was quite old, so I then just blend this up with my beauty blender. Recently I've been using a brush at first, then blending everything in with this, but today I'm just going to go straight in. I mean, you can see the coverage, it's definitely there. I also just love the undertone of this foundation. Like, it's not pink, but it's not like yellow. It's like a nice, like, I like a yellow foundation and a concealer. So this for me is like perfect, but it's not too yellow. It's just the right amount of yellow you'd want, really. You can see the glow is still shining through. It's just incredible. I just really love this foundation. I love the finish it gives, and I just love how full coverage and seamless it is. Again, undertone, gorgeous. And it's just easily blendable, but you can still get the coverage you want. Also, you can build it up if you want more coverage than this, of course, you can. Shining through though, still. It's my favourite part, because I love glow, but I also love high coverage foundation. Obviously, it's quite hard to get high coverage with glow, but these drops, yeah, you have no problem with these. You want that glow, you're gonna get it, whether you're wearing medium coverage, light coverage, or high coverage, you're gonna get it. I'm then gonna prime my eyes using the P. Louise base. Because we're going soft glam, I'm not gonna go too much on the eyes. I'm just gonna buff a few colours in, like a few neutrals, just to like give us a bit of colour, but not too much. And now I just tend to buff it in with my finger, and then I just dab over this. This again, incredible. Doesn't crease, gives you a flat like base canvas. Paint it. Paint your eyeshadow on. Then all I want to do is with the I was about to say James Charles palette. With the Jeffree Star palette, I'm literally going to take this pink colour, which is called Back. Because it's not just called Back for any odd reason, by the way. The top of the palette's names are Welcome Back to my channel, which I think is like so cool. I did look and I was like, Back channel? And I read the top and it said Welcome Back to my channel, which I think is very cute. And as you can see, it looks super light in the palette, and obviously from most palettes you wouldn't actually think that it'd actually come out, but it does come out. It's actually a very pretty shade, and we will deepen it up in a minute as well. These shadows, I've got a whole review on them, so if you want to know my full opinion, then head over there. And also, if there's any other palettes you want me to try, then let me know again in the comment section. Just let me know. And then I'm literally just going to take the shade Hi Dude. It's like a darker brown. Please excuse my nails as well. I need to do them tonight. Well, I just haven't got around to it yet. I'm literally just going to put that on the outer corner. Just blend that into my crease. Just add a bit of definition, but not too much, because again, soft glam, not glam. I'm just going to blend that in. You can see how easily these blend. And I'll just build the colour up until I'm happy with it, really. If you want more than this, then of course go for it. I've been loving dragging it back a little bit as well, by the way. Just gives your face that lift. And then just blending that out. Just a little bit, just to the brow bone, really. No, not really much further than that. And then I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'm happy with both eyes now. Of course, you can add like a shimmery shade if you really want to. I'm not going to today just because I'm happy with like the matte colours. I just feel like it just gives you a bit more definition. I'm going to move on to concealer. So for concealer, I'm using a concealer I haven't used before. This is the Lasting Finish Breathable Concealer. This is by Rimmel. Lasting Finish Breathable Concealer. This is by Rimmel. This is in the shade 001 Light Ivory. It looks like the perfect colour. Like it's the perfect like shade of like yellow. But I'm not sure if it's going to be a bit too dark because I am very light. But I'm literally going to squeeze a little bit out and just dab it under my eye. And I'm hoping it's nice because the colour, it just looks incredible. It does have like a little fling you can blend it with, but I'm not really about... I don't like the packaging. I don't like the applicator at all. But when I saw the colour, I was like, okay. I'm just going to blend it out with the concealer with the beauty blender. It says it's got a medium coverage. Wow, coverage is definitely there. Wow, okay. I like it. I mean, I can't speak for like its lasting power it claims to have, but straight away the coverage is there. Yeah, okay, I like it a lot. And it's, again, the perfect colour. It's the colour I wanted it to be. Look how much I just lift in my face. I love it. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use the Collection Lasting Perfection. This is in the shade 5, Fair just for the rest of my skin, just to highlight a tiny bit, but just not as much as under my eyes. Just on my chin, on my nose, and then on my forehead. I have 2 shades of this, by the way. I use a lighter one, which is in shade 1. I'm just going to use a brush for this, just to blend it out. As you can see, it highlights, but not overly highlights. I'm now going to like set my face. I'm using I Heart Revolution Peach Scented Baking Powder. It smells like peaches, it really does, especially when it's on your face. Not so much in the thing, but when it goes onto your face, you can definitely smell it. I'm just going to take a brush. Actually, I'm going to take a dry beauty blender. Just anyone really laying around. This is a Real Techniques one. I'm literally just going to dip my sponge in, tap off any excess, and I literally just press this underneath my eyes. I just press a light layer underneath my eyes. I just find that it helps my concealer to last longer and also stay bright. I'm going to put this down here. Also, just while I contour, I leave this on while I contour around my nose and stuff. I just love the smell of it. I love anything peach. And this is giving me peach vibes. I'm gonna rub that bit off my lip because it's annoying me. To contour, I'm then using the Hoola Light just because I'm not tanned at the moment, and this is just a nice contour shade really. I'm using the Real Techniques blush brush. I like this because it just gives you a chance to like blend properly. I'm just applying that underneath my cheekbones. Just gives me colour but not too much, like the Hoola gives you a lot, which is why I prefer to use it as a bronzer. And I just, as you can see, it gives you a nice contour. And I literally put this underneath my cheekbones. Put this underneath my cheekbones on my like temple area, so like here, up to like the corner of my forehead. Put that up there, and then also on the other side. And then I'll take this little brush, which is literally from Superdrug, just a blue brush, and I just dip into that. And I start from like the top of my eye, so you want to start here, just so it blends in and doesn't look fake. And I'll just start to contour my nose. So I draw a line both sides that connects up to my eye so it looks real. And then same on the other side, do that line, and then I do underneath here, and literally just a line in here. I just find that it helps to really contour, but look natural. I love the shade of this one. I love the other one, of course, is my favourite, but this one is just a good contour shade. Moving on to bronzer, I'm using the NYX matte bronzer in the shade medium. I'm using the same brush but a different one. This came in a like DVD set that I got from Real Techniques. This is again the blush brush. I just put this like where I just put it over where I contoured pretty much, but I put it in a few more places. So I put this on my forehead, on my cheeks, keeping it towards the lower part of my cheek though, not really high. Put that there, and then the same on the other side, and then towards my nose a bit, just to bring it all together, and a bit under my chin. I'm then gonna brush off all my bake now, just because it's definitely been on there long enough. It looks crazy right now, but it's because I've left all that space without any powder on it. I've gone around it, that's why it looks crazy. This is a good baking powder, I promise. I'm then going to go in with my highlighter, which I'm going to use my MAC Soft and Gentle just because it adds a nice glow to the Iconic London drops. Just taking a Real Techniques fan brush, just on top of the Iconic London. Because you've already got that glow there, this just adds a bit more. I need to sort out that little line that I've got going on from where I haven't put any blush on, because I'm looking crazy right now. I'm then going to add my Laura Mercier blush. It's in Lush Nectarine, I believe. Yeah, Lush Nectarine. And I'm just going to swirl this brush. This is from Wilko, this brush. And you're just going to want to blend that powder out, because you want to keep that line there, because you've done all the hard work now. As you can see, it was just where I just left the powder and I hadn't got put any colour on it or anything. It looks so bad on a camera, but it's really not this bad in person. I don't know what's going on. I promise you this powder doesn't actually make your makeup look like this. It actually looks horrendous right now. But we're going to carry on because it doesn't actually look like this in person, and obviously you can just take it on earlier. I probably left it on there a bit too long because I left it on there when I was bronzing as well. But just the same with the blush. And I then go over it with a bit of the bronzer again. I'm now looking very bronzy because I've had to try and get rid of that line. It was purely where I had no makeup on there, but you can see that now it's completely gone. If I come close up, you can definitely see there's definitely not a line there at all. As you can see, it really smooths out your under eyes and just makes them look flawless. They have many different shades as well if you want to try a different one. I got the peach one because I love peaches. I'm then just going to add a tad more highlighter just because I went over it with the bronzer and the blush to remove that line. But you're literally just going to want to apply it on the tops of your cheekbones. Both sides. On your nose. And also on the tops of my eyebrows because that's just where I like to apply it. You're looking glam now, you're looking soft glam. And then I'm gonna go in with, if I can find it, with a bit of mascara. I'm using the Clinique High Impact Mascara. This is the black one. I'm just gonna coat my top lashes. I'm not applying lashes today, even though I managed to get my hand on some. I'm not applying lashes today purely because it's soft glam and not glam glam. Glam glam, there would be some thick ass eyelashes on my eyeballs. But this mascara just really lengthens and thickens your lashes, as you can see. And then before I put any mascara underneath my eye, I'm just going to quickly grab a tiny little brush. This is a Jeffree Star JS13 brush. I'm literally just going to take the pink shade and the My Dude shade. Tap a lot of it off though, because it's literally just going to be blended underneath my eye. Just so it just joins up the look really. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to be using my Maybelline Great Lash. This is just a good mascara and I'm pretty sure they've changed the brush. It just curves, so it's really good for the bottom lashes. Now that my eyes are completely done, it's time to move on to the final step, which is lips. For lips, I am using two products. One is my new favourite lipstick, and the next is a thing I've had for a while. I'm going to actually line my lips thinking about it. I just completely forgot I need a lip liner. And I'm also going to be using the NYX lip liner in Sugar Glass. Completely forgot I need a lip liner. I just draw around. It's so hard to speak when you're doing lip liner. It's just a nice like nudie pink shade. I feel like I look so crazy when I just got lip liner on my lips. I'm then taking the L'Oreal lipstick in the shade 640. I just love the shade of this lipstick. I just feel like it's the perfect like pink nude. To top that all off, I'm just gonna add a bit of my NYX Liquid Lingerie in the shade 11, just into the centre of my lips. Just like a tiny amount. just to lighten it a little bit and give you that gradient. That is all for today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, oh, I forgot my major step. I forgot it. Iconic London Prep Set Glow. This is the original one. Just give that a bit of a shake. And then what I do is I just spritz. And this just like, yes, please. That is all for today's video. I really do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to hit the thumbs up button. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you turn the notification bell on so you do not miss any other videos. And I'll see you very, very, very soon with another video. Bye guys.